Hey everybody, it's Molly with All Ears. I am at Animal Kingdom today. I haven't been here since the park reopened. Today's the second day Animal Kingdom's been officially open. And I'm gonna take you around the park today, show you what I'm seeing on specific attractions, what the character interactions are like here, those safety and health protocols that are in place. And we're gonna see what it's like to do DAC at Disney's Animal Kingdom right now and after the reopening. So follow along. Gonna be wild. Had to, you knew it was coming. It's about 9:30 right now. The park opened at 8. I have a theory that right now it's actually best to come about an hour or so late because the lines at transportation are going to be shorter. We saw at Magic Kingdom that I had to wait for 4 monorails before one had room for me. I breezed right up to the toll plaza, parked my car super quick, and now I'm going up where there's no line at security or temp check. So I'm kind of testing this theory out, but I do think right now coming a little bit later, since they're not going to let you in super early like they normally do, I think coming a little bit later is actually the best bet. So let's go get our temp checked and get in that park. Animal Kingdom got a little bit of a makeover while we were all away. They moved security over there, so it kind of looks like Hollywood Studios security now. And then you've got your temp check situation right here. Hello, good morning. Easy peasy. Get me some hand sani. There we go. Filming as you go through security is a nah, but they have these new machines here at Animal Kingdom that they're trying out that you literally just walk through, and the only thing you have to take out of your bag is an umbrella if you have it, and they're asking you to hold it straight out in front of you like this as you walk through it. But I just walked through. I have my backpack on. It's got 5 portable chargers. It's got cords in there. It's got all kinds of stuff that normally would set a metal detector off, but these new kinds, wow, what a breeze. I really hope they install those everywhere in the world that needs metal detectors. Those are the bomb. Anyway, let's go to Animal Kingdom. Oh no, it's happening. I have been very excited to go to Magic Kingdom. Don't get me wrong, but there's something about this park. And feelings are happening. Oh, look at everybody. Oh. Okay, this is so easy. Coming again, like an hour and a half after the park opened. What a breeze this is. So I can't say this will be this every day, but I do think it'll be a little bit less. Hi! Thank you! Yay! Thank you! Thank you! First thing I'm seeing right when I walk in is one of those portable hand washing stations. So there's that. And let's go see some animals. I love Magic Kingdom, and I definitely cried walking down Main Street. So I guess this is what you can expect at each park. But there is something about this park. It is, oh my God. Whew. Having a lot of feels right now walking into Animal Kingdom. I'm checking out the Wilderness Explorers because that is that kids or adults, anyone can do it activity. It's like an interactive activity. Hi! So I'm gonna check out how they're doing it right now.
Absolutely. You
Yeah.
can stay right there.
Okay, I will stay right there.
What you can do is you can learn about all of the great animals around the world here at Animal Kingdom
Awesome.
through our handbook.
Okay.
So the handbook is the same, but what it is in the front, there's actually a map that you can see all the different badges. You just earned your first one, the Wilderness Call badge.
Yes.
You can earn another one here later in the day by circling the animals you find and come back.
Okay.
We're open until 5 today, all of the locations.
Okay.
So you can earn badges until 5 p.m.
So then you just put your stickers
You can
throughout
put
the book.
yeah,
as
they'll
you
hand you
kinda...
stickers at each location, and you can put that sticker badge in the book that you earned on the
Awesome.
page. And then when you get home, you can tell your friends and family about what you learned. You can keep learning more about the different
Awesome.
animals that you're interested in.
what a nice little treat that was. That was the Discovery Island Drummers. They're floating by on a boat. And I think we're gonna see some characters on a boat too. Hope they packed their swim trunks and their flippy floppies. So wilderness explorers are still a thing. What they do is they teach you the chant. Ooh, getting my sunglasses, sorry. They teach you the chant from 6 feet away, and then they place down a new book and a clean pencil on the table, and then they step back so that you can go up and get it. They said they're wiping their hands and the table frequently, but they still have wilderness explorers going on throughout the park if that's something you and your kids still want to do. Ah! They're everywhere! I'm a little stressed, but also they're beautiful. I'm trying to be cool. Oh my God. Oh my, they're so close to me. Ah! Wow, I did not expect that. Now that I'm done crying about the Tree of Life, which could start again at any moment, I'm headed over to Pandora to check out the wait time for Flight of Passage. The app says there's a 20-minute wait for Flight of Passage and a 35-minute wait for Navi River Journey, which is bonkers to me, but we're gonna go check it out. This is what the crowd is like. Sunday of reopening weekend at about 11 o'clock, 10:30. Crowds going in and out of Pandora. This could possibly be one of the more congested areas since it is so popular, but people are doing a good job. Hi! People are doing a good job trying to space out a little bit. And so far, this is not what it normally looks like walking into Pandora on a Sunday morning. Look at the beautiful mountains. First, look at the markers right here. If you want to get your picture with PhotoPass, they've got some markers. Friendly cast member, hi! Thank you! And then, oh, they're so beautiful. I can't handle it. I don't believe my eyeballs, but it's true. 20 minutes. Let's do it. Let's see if it's actually 20 minutes. Hi! Thank you! Thank you! Get that hand sanny. So far, I mean, I just stepped in the queue, but so far, it's just breezing through. There's markers the whole way, like any other queue. This is a really, really long queue, so I think this is gonna be one that when you walk up and if it's all the way out to the front, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, it's so long. But remember, they're spacing everybody out at least 6 feet, sometimes more, depending on the queue design. So don't be alarmed if you walk up and this is out the door or out the queue, because it's probably still not that long. I'm obsessed with this queue. Right now you can literally look at them. People are just breezing right through it. I don't know how they're gonna load the Banshee bikes. I don't know if they're gonna put a few in between parties. I don't know what they're gonna do. Hi! Hi! I don't know what they're gonna do with the goggles. And I don't know what they're gonna do with the pre-show. These are all questions I had about Flight of Passage that I'm excited to answer. If I must, right? Like if I have to get on this ride to answer the questions. LOL JK. It's hard to see it in this light, but there's plexiglass barriers right here. And then, again, I haven't stopped moving yet. And there's markers the whole way so far. Here's the plexiglass again. I really don't think you can see it well, except for the, like the reflection, but it's right here. Sorry, it's dark, but just trying to show you. More plexiglass. Wow, I've never walked into this room with not another soul in here. But here we are. This is crazy. I have finally hit a wall with some other people. This is normally where they would be grouping you. They're only putting people in this one that I'm in, and then they're not putting anyone in the second one, and then they have the third one open too. Hello. Just one.
One? All right,
yeah.
To number 12 at Apple One.
12. Okay. So I'm being directed into where the pre-show normally is. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm Okay, they've covered some of the dots. I don't know what's happening. This is all one party, don't stress.
Continue to the next room for me, please.
Okay, so we're going through this room.
You don't need them on yet, Dave. Continue to the next room, second red dot. No. It's right there.
This is a little congested in here.
Oh, Abby, you have ours?
That was all one party in front of me though, so don't worry about that. But, okay, so now I'm being handed my glasses, I think, maybe?
Were you with them?
No.
Okay.
Thank you. So,
And just stand on the third red dot.
the third red dot. Okay, so here's my glasses. They were handed to me by a cast member.
Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage.
Attention drivers, stow your gear on the back wall and then get onto the link chair the way we showed you in the video. Then put on your flight visors.
So it was kind of like a hybrid of both pre-shows in that one space that allowed you to space out a little bit more.
Inclinarse hacia adelante agarrando las barras y supervisen a sus niños.
Nope, nope.
Gracias.
Nope, 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 nope. How many am I supposed to be apart from them? There's a little confusion. I may be on the next one because I'm not sitting that close to other people. This is, I think, what's supposed to happen. There's me and another party of two in this room. And simultaneously, there's the other parties in that room, and we're all watching the same thing, which is that combined pre-show of the two different ones.
An amazing Navi rite of passage.
Okay, so that's how it's supposed to work. They're showing the same pre-show in here and in the next pre-show. If you're familiar with the attraction before, it was two different pre-shows, but now they're spreading everybody out. They've combined the two pre-shows into one, and now I'm going to see how many where I am. Okay, now I'm on 16.
Gracias.
I think they're still trying to only... No, now there's going to be 2 bikes in between me and the other person. Okay, so here's what just happened with Flight of Passage. One, obviously it's amazing. It's an incredible attraction. The fact that it was a walk-on is insane to me, and it seems like that's been the case for at least the preview days and the opening day. The wait time I haven't seen it over like 20 minutes. So that's insanity to me. So what happened the first time was the guests that I was in the pre-show with were not complying with where they were supposed to be, because like I showed you in the second one, you're supposed to be spread out in between the 2 different pre-show areas, so that you can properly distance. That was not what happened. And then when I was supposed to sit on the bike, I was supposed to be in between 2 different parties with only 1 bike in between. I didn't feel great about that. The cast member asked if I wanted to move to another room, and I said yes, and which was a personal choice. I was moved then into that second room where I then sat on the end, and then there were 2 bikes in between me and the other guests. I talked to another cast member as I was leaving, and they said it is standard to do only 1 bike in between each guest. They said that was their approved plan. The CDC, I think, looked at these plans. That's what they said, so take that with a grain of salt. But if you're uncomfortable, they will move you. They don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable. So I'm showing you this, I'm telling you this because it's my job to, and I want to show you what it's like and what the reality is of being right here right now. I personally did not feel comfortable being that close in between 2 other parties. So you're only as safe as the guests next to you, and the cast members are going to accommodate for that. So my advice to you with Flight of Passage is maybe write it in a little bit later. Talk to the cast members, say, hey, we want to be the party on the end. While there's no waits, they will do their best to accommodate you. They don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable. So that's what just happened. And again, I don't want to be a pain. I don't want to be an inconvenience to the cast members. I don't want to mess up their operation. But you have to be your own advocate sometimes, and it's a crazy, crazy situation that we're all in. And I didn't feel comfortable sitting where I was supposed to sit initially. So I'm going to share things like that with you guys as they happen. Luckily, that's the first time that's happened in my now 4 days back at the park. So never thought I'd see the day, friends. Navi River journey has a longer wait than Flight of Passage. Wow. I assume that's because of how they're loading the boats, but wow, that is shocking. 20 minutes here, 10 minutes over there. Guys, you know I'm gonna do research on the Starbucks situation. Yeah, this is all for research. Hello!
Come on in, stand in appropriate, please wait sign.
Thank you. Oh, see, that was nice. The customer told me to wait on a line happily. So here is Creature Comforts, the Starbucks in Animal Kingdom. And I'm gonna get my coffee on. So I just ordered here, there's a barrier, and then I am being directed to the next available green bubble to wait. So I think that would be this one. Oh, I'm being directed right over here. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Like at Magic Kingdom, they don't have any of the sugars or the creamers or anything like this to do it yourself. So if you want any of that, just ask the cast members when you are picking up your coffee, and they'll happily get that for you. Got my iced coffee. Reminder here, they don't have a Trenta. They only do the venti here because of the lids, I believe, has something to do with the animals. But then they also gave me a big ice water when I asked, so you can still get water at Starbucks. Just ask when you're getting your coffee. Reminder that if you're actively eating or drinking, you can pull your mask down. Try not to do it in the middle of a busy walkway. I've pulled off to Terra Treats, which isn't open right now, and I'm out of the way of everybody. There's no one around me. And bonus, remember to drink water. Because of the mask, it's easy to forget to drink something because it is more of like a little bit of a hassle. So it's still hot. It's still Florida in the summer, so. Hi! Oh my gosh! Hi, Timon! You're on my shirt! Ah, they're so cute! It's Donald and Daisy and Loungepad McQuack. Hi, guys! Walked in, and what a treat it was to see some of the character boats. This is a great place to watch them. I could hear more coming. There's a lot of space to spread out. So if you want to see the character boats, come to Africa. That's where the party is. I'm very sad my beloved Festival of the Lion King is not running yet. It doesn't really feel like a day at Animal Kingdom without seeing it to me, but I know they're working to bring it back. I'm sure they're trying to figure out the cast members, how they're gonna space, and how the theater's gonna space. So there's no theater shows here right now. We can hear those drums. Those are fun. It's about 12:07. It's really loud coming in here. And I decided to check out Thule Canteen at peak lunchtime. My gosh, these are loud bugs. Okay, so I decided I wanted to check out Thule Canteen at peak lunchtime to see kind of what the process is like, how long it was taking. And let's be honest, I just want to eat a cheeseburger pod. So I'm headed to Thule right now, just placed my mobile order. Outside Thule Canteen, first of all, notice that sign that says tables reserved for Thule guests with food only. Once you come right here, they want to see that you have an order that is already prepared. They're not letting you in until it says your order is ready to make sure people can space out. And then there's lots of outdoor tables that are socially distanced, and there's indoor tables as well. So as soon as my cheeseburger pod's ready, I'll go in there. Okay, so my food is ready, and I'm gonna wait until there's space for me to go in, and they just instruct me where to go. On the My Disney Experience, it'll tell you when your food is ready. Hi! It told me to go to 7.
I'll go to the double doors, let my friend know, and they'll let you in.
Okay, thank you. So, heading in this way. Hi, thank you! As you can see, they have tables inside and outside, depending on where you'd like to sit. There are some that are marked off as unavailable, as we've seen everywhere else. These are the places that choke points are definitely potential while people are waiting to figure out which place they're going to. It's people's natural tendency to keep walking and get in a tight line, but fight that tendency and space out. If you're worried about the crowds, I would advise trying to eat your meals on an off-peak time so you don't have to wait as long and there's not as many other people. Hello! Hi, good, how are you?
Good. Do you have a ready mobile order?
Yes, it said 7.
This one, right?
Yes, just
Okay.
me.
Go ahead and straight ahead.
Great, thank you. So we've got markers on the ground here. Hello. Thank you. Yes, I am.
Follow this.
If you want to pay with cash, if you have an allergy, you can go to one of the registers is set up. I'm guessing it's this one that actually has a little bit of a line. If you want to actually pay at a register, you can. Hello.
Next pickup window.
7.
7 to be the 4th one.
4th one. All right. Thank you. And as you can see in here, they've got the mobile order pickups done well here. So here's 7. That's where my food is. And then there's plexiglass. Hello. My name's Molly.
Is your name Molly?
Yes.
All right.
And then they slide it out in this little window.
Silverware and napkins are going to be there for you, and any additional beverages follow the green arrows out to our beverage island.
Can I get a little thing of the garlic sauce? Do you guys still have that? Thank you. And then right here, I haven't seen this at other locations yet. They're doing things a little bit differently. They have the napkins and the silverware, which I'm obsessed with these silverware containers right here for you at your little station. And then you can go find somewhere to sit. Here is my delicious cheeseburger pod. I'm outside because there wasn't a lot of room inside. Again, it's peak lunchtime. This table next to me, the family just got up and a cast member is already here wiping it down, sanitizing it. So that's great. Hello. So at Thule Canteen, they have fountain drinks, but you're not able to get them anymore. You will stand at one of the beverage stations at one of the markers, and then the cast members will get you your water or whatever it is that you would like. So I got a cup of water. Actually, when I first walked through, that one was closed for cleaning, and now it's open, but there's also another beverage station that's open, and this is where they'll give you refills, they'll get you what you need, but just, it's not self-serve anymore. And let's take a look inside at the seating. So, same thing we've seen everywhere. Limited number of tables are actually being seated. The rest have those signs on them. And while this is a pretty large restaurant, again, it's peak lunchtime, so there's not a lot of tables available, which is why I keep saying to eat early or late if you want to sit inside and to avoid the mass amount of people that would be eating at this time. This is when the most people are eating, I should say. Finished my lunch. My cheeseburger pod was amazing. It was one of the things that I was most looking forward to eating again. And now I'm gonna get a drink at Pongu Pongu so we can see how that process works. So there is no mobile ordering here. It's just markers on the ground that you wait on. And then you head up to the window. They're once again encouraging that contactless payment, Magic Pay and credit cards. Try not to use cash if possible. Gift cards are fine. Gift cards can be used in the mobile order now, which they couldn't always. And so this is just that snack stand that's got the pretzel, the Pongo Lumpia, some beers, frozen drinks. But you'll see this cast member right here, he's directing people to which window they should go to so he can help control the crowd and the line. So now I go up to the stand. There's hand sanitizer here, and I can order. Hi, can I get a Hawks Grog Ale? And you just get your little items out of the window there and exit out of the one-way exit. So if you're unfamiliar, the Hawks Grog Ale is a Pandora exclusive. You can't get it anywhere else except for Pongu Pongu or Thule Canteen, and I mean like anywhere else in the world. It's made just for this land. And it's green, obviously. It's a wheat beer. I really like it, and I thought that would be a fun thing to try, show on the channel, and also just like a fun welcome back drink. So once again, friendly reminder, if you are distanced, look, there's no one over there. There's no one over there. I'm off by myself, so I can pull my mask down. Take a sip of the delicious fruity ale, and then pull it back up. So that's how you eat and drink a snack as you're walking around. It's about 1 o'clock right now, and there's very few people here. I would definitely say Pandora's been the most congested area I've been. It's obviously a very popular area, and then there's a lot that happens right at there's Pongu Pongu, Thule Canteen, and the exit to Flight of Passage, all right in that same area. So that's definitely been the busiest thing I've seen so far. But just walking around the rest of the park, so far it looks like this. A lot of people have asked if pin trading is still a thing in the parks, and it totally is. but it's just gonna look a little bit differently. So what you would do is you would pick the ones that you want, and then the cast member pulls them off the board so that you're not actually touching the board, and gives you the pins, and then you put the pins that you want to trade, like the pins that you don't want anymore, in here, but you keep the back. So the back that you had will go on the new pin. There's hand sanitizer right here. Are you guys like wiping the pins or before you put them up there?
Exactly. Those right there will not go back up until tomorrow. We put them in as hand sanitizer and a special solution for 24 hours.
Okay, so all these pins have been sanitized before.
Exactly. Yep.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So the characters here don't get as close to you as they do at Magic Kingdom, obviously, because they're on boats, which is awesome. But they go around the whole Discovery River, like in a circle. So you can see them really well in Africa. You can see them really well from that bridge from Pandora to Africa. You can see them pretty well here. So yeah, there's lots of character boats scooting around pretty frequently. So if you hear the music, just look for the water, I guess. I do think I like the Magic Kingdom ones a little bit better though, because there is a little more of that interaction. Like Peter Pan was talking to me yesterday, and Gaston on horseback's really cool, and the princesses will wave at you and blow you kisses and stuff. So you're further from them here, so it's less of a, you know, more authentic, or not authentic, it's less of a more traditional experience here, but the boats are still really cute. Wanted to, hello.
Salutations, Your Majesty. Welcome to Upcountry Landing.
Oh, thank you. So this is one of the relaxation stations?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Where you can take your mask off, sit down, eat a snack, have a drink.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Is there a time limit?
No, you can take as many times as you want.
Cool, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Please help yourself to the following tables available and make yourself magical and comfortable.
Thank you. What a nice cast member. So this is a great spot to come. It's in the air conditioning. The other one is at Pizza Safari here, but you can come. Their tables are spaced out enough for you to be able to take your mask off, sit, relax. But it's also a great place. I don't think you can see it. It's the tail end there. The character boats come right by here. So this is a really great place to come and sit and relax under a fan. Beautiful view. I mean, look, can it get better? And the characters are gonna come by here. Another thing happening right now that we weren't initially aware is they are doing a modified version of Up, A Great Bird Adventure. There's no characters, so it's not Up related, but it's called Feathered Friends in Flight. It's offered a few times a day, and it's just about the birds, and they're gonna have birds to show you, and there will be the cast members out there with said birds. So that is an entertainment offering that wasn't initially released when Disney shared what was gonna be available. Hey guys. I haven't seen this boat yet. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Ah! Dinosaur Chippendale! Hi! They totally see us. Hi, I love you so much, I love you so much. They are so cute. I love Chippendale Dinosaur. Just had a PhotoPass picture taken right in front of Everest. This is a super awesome PhotoPass location. But once again, you cannot remove your mask in photos. You need to keep your mask on, even if you're socially distanced. That's the policy across all the parks right now. So keep that in mind when you're taking your pictures. They'll happily take it. And again, they also can't take your phone. They'll happily scan your band, take a bunch of pictures. Since there's not a lot of lines right now, the cast members are having a lot of fun with the PhotoPass. So he had me pose in different ways and different positions. And so have some fun with PhotoPass, do some magic shots. And since there's, again, not really a lot of people here right now, you can take a couple more pictures than maybe you're used to. I'm at Expedition Everest right now, and I was like, wait a minute, that is a new sign. I've never seen that before. And it says, Dancing Yeti Inn, take your chances where the Yeti dances. That's hysterical because everyone calls the Yeti the Disco Yeti. So very funny Imagineers for adding in some humor on your own situation. Touche, that's great. So now Pocahontas and Miko are on a boat. It's kind of this fun game of when you see a boat, who's gonna be on it? And again, it's not the same as normal character meet and greets. So if it's your first visit, I don't know if this is how you wanna see characters, but for someone that's been here, oh, Wingapo! A million times. This is really fun. Gonna go check out Kilimanjaro Safaris, which has, I think, no wait, because I want to see how they're doing the trucks. And also I want to say hello to all the Bebe animals. All right, here we go. Hello, hi. Thank you, walking up to a no-minute wait. This is weird. Stop for that hand sani. And off we go. So here you'll see they've got the plexiglass going on right here, and then right here we're gonna wait. We're gonna stop on our marker until we are sent forward, but here's the plexiglass. That's a little something different. Here we go. More plexiglass right here, and also look down here. You see that plexiglass dividing people as they wait for their safari truck. So that's something different. Here comes our safari truck. I think it's ours anyway. And I was very curious as to how they were gonna load this, but it looks like they've got plexiglass dividers or plastic dividers in between every single row. I'm in the back row. They are loading every row because they have those clear dividers, but they are loading one party per row, so I've got nobody on either side of me. Normally, they would probably put in like a party of 2 or another single person or something like that in my row, but not right now. And I'm in the back, baby. So all this view. Hopefully we'll see lots of animals.
Stripes on its hind legs.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of people believe
I love
they are
okapis
closely related
so
to
much.
the zebra. In fact, they are not. They're actually the
Hi,
closest
baby.
relative to the giraffe. We know this because black rhinos are also the smallest of the rhinos that live here on the reserve. They only weigh 3,000 pounds. A painted dog get their name from that pattern that they have on their fur. That pattern is individual to each and every one of them, just as our and Coley cattle are also known as Watusi cattle. This is named after the tribe that actually domesticated them. And we can tell that these are Maasai because of their pattern. The pattern is a little bit messy. Flamingos do not have any pink coloration to them. They are gray. And this is because when flamingos are born, they don't have that pink color. They get that color from their diet of it as a form of protection from the sun and to get relief from the annoying bugs that can be around.
Double boat, double boat. Hey, yeah. Walking up to Dinosaur now. This was another one I had some questions about regarding the pre-show, because we've seen a little bit of everything with the pre-shows at Disney. At Universal, it pretty much was like, pre-shows are a thing of the past. They're extinct. LOL dinosaur joke. You're welcome. However, at Disney, it's been a little bit of both. Like, Haunted Mansion doesn't have a stretch room, but Flight of Passage had that weird, like, combined pre-show. So I would like to see what is going on here at Dinosaur. This is so weird. I'm the only person in this whole room, besides a cast member. Did I just make you dizzy? I'm sorry, I made myself dizzy. But seriously. There's no one else in here.
And don't worry about that asteroid. You'll be in and out of there before you waste it.
Hello. Can I watch the pre-show? Cool. Okay, so here's the deal.
Hey, it's me again. Remember, only you guys are going on this special mission, so don't tell anyone, okay?
There's no one here right now, as I just showed you, so if you want to watch the pre-show, you can, but you're not supposed to stand in these yellow and black spots. You're supposed to only weave through the green and white spots like it was a normal queue. They said since there's no one here, if I want to stand here and watch Dr. Grant Seeker, I'm more than welcome, but if it was busy, they would be ushering people through and the pre-show would just be playing on a loop, but you wouldn't actually have to stand and watch the whole thing. Hello, just one. All right, so you're only seating row 1s and 3s?
This is Seeker.
Hey guys.
We've got to get in, grab the Aquanodon, and get help for the asteroid hit. Let's roll.
I'm the only person on this time rover. I'm making eaten by dinosaurs. Ah!
Hang on.
Ah!
Please gather personal belongings from the pallet
That was stressful.
Comes to a complete.
They asked if I wanted to ride again, so I was like, okay. Seatbelt check. Let's do that nightmare again. I'm just kidding. I love this ride. We're not gonna make it. We made it. So that's Dinosaur. Man, that is scary when you're on your own. I know Primeval Whirl is closed right now, and it's also like pretty late in the day. Like the park's not gonna be open much longer, but look how dead Dino-Rama is right now. So there's about 30 minutes left of park time. I've been here basically all day. My overall feeling at Animal Kingdom is there's not a ton to do like there is at Magic Kingdom. Like I love this park so much, and I feel like stuff's missing here more than I did at Magic Kingdom, just because there aren't character meet and greets, there aren't shows. I can't go see Festival of the Lion King. The characters on the boats are adorable, but when they're in the cavalcades in Magic Kingdom, you can actually like talk to them. I was shouting back and forth with Peter Pan, whereas here they're on a boat and you're like, oh, that's cool, they're on a boat, but like they're pretty far away from you. And I just feel like I miss the drums going in Africa. I miss the street band out here in the dance party. So like, to me, Animal Kingdom's a little more eerie, a little bit more impacted by the fact that these changes have happened, whereas Magic Kingdom, there's still so many rides you can do, and those character cavalcades are happening so frequently. So I do feel a little bit different here than I did over at Magic Kingdom. I still had a great day. Pretty much nothing had a wait. For the most part, I saw great safety procedures in place. So yeah, that's just kind of how I feel at Animal Kingdom right now. I really don't think right now, if the crowds remain the way they are, that you will need a whole day at Animal Kingdom. So maybe come a little bit later in the day, sleep in a little bit, and then come do everything you want to do, or you know, get here early, get everything done, and then plan a pool day for your Animal Kingdom day. Because as it stands right now in this moment when I'm filming this, there's not really a ton to do the way there is when Animal Kingdom's normally open, when you lose all the shows and that sort of thing. So overall, that's kind of how it's been at Animal Kingdom today. We're gonna do a bunch more videos at all the parks. We're gonna do a how much can you get done in each park, how fast can you get everything done in each park, can you ride everything and do all the trails and everything in each park video. So stay tuned for those as well. But I will say, without Festival of the Lion King, without Finding Nemo the Musical, without character meet and greets, without Streamosphere, it does feel a little bit different here. It's still magical, it's still wonderful, but a little different. There's about 10-15 minutes left of park time, and came back to Pandora just to see what it was like, and you can see that the crowd that existed earlier is gone. There's not really anyone here right now. So gonna go see what Flight of Passage is like now, I guess. But also, yeah, there were people out there doing Pongu Pongu. There were people at Satuli. That doesn't exist anymore right now. We are just moving and grooving through this queue. Haven't seen another soul since. So this is clearly just getting through the queue at this point. Here's some barriers. Walking up to get on the Banshees. Again, look at these barricades that are here in between the different rows. But when I was here earlier, now that you can tell now because there's literally no one else here, when I was here earlier, they weren't loading every single section. So that could change, I guess, based on when you're here. But when I was here, they were not doing the middle one. Thank you. So a cast member handed me the flight goggles.
You're gonna have a chance to undertake, and then get onto the wing chair the way we showed you in the video.
So this time there's so few people that you can spread out kind of however you want.
Are we ready to fly?
Yeah!
Siva
go! So now there's one person on the end, 2 seats, me, 2 seats, the other couple on the end. So we're much more spaced out this late in the day than earlier. Yeah! Road Flight of Passage, again, such a great attraction. Absolutely a must do, especially right now. There's like no line, it's bizarre. So that time spaced out a lot because there's no one here. So if you're concerned about being too close to other people. They did tell me again that one bike in between parties is standard. So if you're concerned about being too close to other people, definitely go maybe a little bit later in the day when most people have gone, or don't go first thing in the morning. And then that way you can kind of space yourselves out a little bit more. So such a great attraction. Absolutely a must do in my opinion, but the cast members are great there. So just talk to them. And yeah, what a great way to end the day. Well, that is a wrap on my first day back at Animal Kingdom. Hopefully you got a good idea of what the park is like right now. Hopefully you got a good idea of the characters and the safety procedures and just what it's like to be at Animal Kingdom right now. We're gonna do more videos in each of the parks, more videos back here. Don't worry, those are coming soon, so make sure you stay tuned to AllEars.net. Follow us on Instagram. And in the meantime, friends, thank you so much for following. I'm Molly, and it's been magical and wild. Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.